Hello, everyone. Very good evening to all of you. So today's topic is what friendship really is, what makes it healthy, and when it becomes unhealthy. So I guess this is an excellent topic because almost every one of us have experienced some genuine friendship, one-sided friendships, and betrayal in friendship. And we have also seen like we are growing apart. We have grown apart from few of our friendships as well, and also witnessed some toxic friendships. So we call many people friends. So we have school friends, we have work friends, we have online friends also. But right now, my question to you all is what actually friendship is and what makes someone a true friend? Hello, guys. Would anyone like to answer this question? Whatever comes in your mind. What is friendship? Hello, full toss, Harshit, Vidyarthi, Amit, any one of you wants to answer this?
I think friendship is a bond which is formed where due to mutual trust, uh, caring for each other.
Yeah, right. Anybody else? Anything else, Harshit?
Um, no,
Mutual
um,
trust and caring. Yes, these are
Yeah.
really the important uh, pillars in friendship.
Okay,
Yeah. Full toss want to say
okay.
something?
Hi
Okay.
guys, this is Toby.
Uh, from my perspective, I guess friendship is not just about spending time with people, right? It's a kind of a bond, a relationship, which is mostly based on trust, honesty, and respect. Mm, yeah, and we have basically two, three parts of this topic, like how, when it becomes healthy, when it becomes unhealthy. So I guess it would take more time to discuss about this topic because it has two, three sections.
That's true, that's right. So, can we start with what is
I
friendship
would I would
first?
just talk about healthy friendship, and after that,
Yes.
there are other people who can talk about when it becomes unhealthy, right?
Yeah, that's
So
right.
it's in like a healthy friendship is the one like where both people make equal efforts, respect each other's boundary, and they support each other in the dark phase of their career. Whenever one is down, other can put the hand and help him to come out from such situation. That's what make it more healthy. And for unhealthy part, there are other people who can put their opinion about that, maybe.
Right. Uh, Very true. And does anyone else have anything to share? Toby was about to say something.
Yeah, I'm able to say that in my uh, perspective, it is one of the most purest relationship. But some people are not worthy of friendship. Actually, some people make a friendship with us for their own benefits, but some of the people make relationship like friendship to us like for the mutual benefits. You know that, like only for you do this, you do that, like it's like a business business deal. But some pure souls, like I only met one person in my life. He's a true friend of mine. Like whenever we need something, he will stay for us. It's not like friendship is we have to talk every day. We have to share what's exactly happening in our life. A true friend is means when we need him, he should stay with us.
Nice. Uh, Great points, Toby. So, I would like to say that friendship is a voluntary relationship. Like you are, I mean, like we have family. Family, it is inherited, like our relationship with our family members. But friendship is chosen. We do not have inherited friendship. And like we have professional relationships if you're working or if you will be working later on, so that will be because you are in a particular setup. And also friendship happens because when you are in a particular setup, like because you are classmates or because you are playing together, you are when you were kids, and that is how it develops. But however, friendship is a voluntary relationship uh, that is built on mutual trust, respect, care, and expectations, expectance. Sorry, and the both parties, the two people who are friends, they value each other's well-being, and also at the same time, like how Fultos said that they respect the boundaries of each other as well. So that's the best part in friendship, that so you remain the part of each other's life. You choose voluntarily because this relationship seems to be meaningful because you are helpful to each other. So the what are the is essence of friendships is that you are authentic to each other, and you should be able to feel psychologically safe, right? And if you are disagreeing with each other, you disagree respectfully, and still you choose to grow together, and that's what good friendships are about. And so there are some pillars of friendship, like there is trust, and you can rely on each other, and you can be vulnerable with each other. Sometimes we talk about our emotional needs, our emotional safety. We feel emotionally safe when we discuss about each other's life. And then the second thing that comes is respect. You respect each other's opinion, and sometimes you disagree, but at the same time, you maintain that boundary of each other with respect, because everyone cannot be available for every friend. Doesn't mean that if you're not available for the other person at that particular time, that does it means that that person is not your friend. So you respect each other's time, also you respect each other's growth as well. Oh, that person wants to study, okay, or that person is will be busy with his family. So there are so many things. So friendship, when we talk about friendship is a part of life that doesn't make you above that. It shouldn't be like, no, he should be able to give me time every day. He should talk to me, and every day he should be available to me at every particular moment that I need. And so we respect it in that way. So we'll talk about the toxicity later. But yes, so the another one more important pillar of friendship is reciprocity. So, though it is not about keeping scores like uh, because I have done this much and I'm doing this, and he should be able to. I'm giving this gift to my friend of this much amount, 500 rupees. So he should be giving to me exactly of that. So we do not keep scores like that. This is just a small example, but how people describe. But over time, so we do not keep scores in friendship, but over time, it should be mutual effort as well. So, if only one person initiates a friendship, if only one person listens and is always available, if only one person supports and compromises, the friendship becomes unbalanced, and it it won't it won't be considered a healthy friendship as well at that time. So reciprocity, like being available for each other, is also important. And then we have the fourth point, that is, I mean, the fourth pillar of friendship is freedom. So there are so many times that people misunderstand this, that healthy friendship, they do not give freedom to, like, I can just remember one of the incident where one of my friends said, no, if you are my friend, you will support me anyhow when I have a fight. And I know that my friend was wrong. I cannot support my friend at that particular time. I was a friend. But should I be bound to that friendship, that I choose to support something which is wrong? And that friendship couldn't survive for a long time because it did not give me freedom to choose. And there was another friend of mine who said, no, if you're my friend, you will not talk to the person that I'm not talking to. But that was not my personal. I was good with you, whatever the relationship that we were sharing, but that person is also my friend, and you cannot always. So it is all, I will choose it. If that person is really that toxic, and then I will also say, no, I cannot, because I'm that person who will not tolerate the wrong thing, but I know that you were wrong, and that the other person. So sometimes it becomes toxic that way as well. So you should be given freedom to your friend. And in different contexts, I'll say a true, sometimes friends always demand that you should be constantly texting someone, you should be constantly available for that person, and you should give me the exclusive attention because I am your friend. And that's how people um command and things in friendship, and this is what people expect, and this makes your life restricted. No, because and the friendship, so it is really very important to have that freedom sometimes. And so friendship is never just because we are friends doesn't mean that we have to do things that we are not willing to do, that we do not want to do. Yeah, friendship is for growth, for each other's mutual growth. We are available for each other. Doesn't mean that you can control somebody's life. Friendship is not that. And then another thing is growth. Growth, good friends don't just enjoy their life together, but they help you become a better person. Sometimes they encourage you, they challenge you, and in friendship, you give honest feedback to each other, you help them grow, and we celebrate each other's progress. And that is what a healthy friendship should be. And yeah, so does anybody want to say anything, share anything related to their own experiences about their own good friendship that they have, and what works? And
I
hello,
think
guys. Vidyarthi ji, hello. Yeah, please speak up.
I want to speak. I said
I think in friendship, the understanding of behavior of both sides is also important. Sometimes we understand the other side's behavior, but in a particular case, we don't try to understand the behavior of our friends. So it also become very difficult to survive the friendship. In a good friendship, I think. Uh, Something is a very important called difficult. Uh, Actually, I'm not able to convey my things in English, so I will listen you all guys.
No problem. Is You can do one thing. You can conflict resolution mechanism. Yeah, if there are some conflicts between the two of you, you and your friend, yes, there should be resolution as well. That's a good point. But right now, is there anything else that you would like to share? What is important in friendship? Who is any important characteristic that you think um, a friendship should really have? Harshit, you want to speak?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wanted to say that mutual trust and like basically trusting our friend is very important. Like there are certain scenarios or situations where trust plays a major role. Like um, that's a very important thing.
That's right. In a healthy friendship, mutual trust is an important part, and that is why the friendship survives when you are able to trust each other. And mutual trust builds. It's not that you demand it, it builds up. It builds up in that person because he knows that or she knows that this person is good. You cannot just demand it because you want the that person to trust you. So the only thing that you can control is yourself or most of the time. But in friendship, yes, we do expect things because we are human beings. But at the same time, we need to respect a person's own decisions, and we cannot command things from them. But also, if do not when I say this, I'm not saying that you keep on giving things to your friend and your time and your energy, and you if that the same thing you do not get in return doesn't serve the purpose. So distance yourself from such friendship. Just get to know the reason. And okay, so now let's so actually a good friend doesn't ask how can I keep this person, because there are so many friendship that people think that I should this person should be close to me, always available, or so they always think about it, or they ask how can I keep this person close. But a good friend would ask how can I make this person's life better, even if they need space from me sometimes, because we sometimes need space from each other. Everyone is very different, everyone have their own life to live, their own career goals, their own families, their own personal issues they are dealing. So it's not always that you can keep a person close. I have my best friend and she lives in a foreign country. She's and also the thing is I do not talk to her every day, but I when I talk about her, she's my closest friend because I know that she makes me emotionally safe. I know whatever I share with her, I can always share things with her. And sometimes, yes, I have also had an argument with her, but still we respect each other. Um, we know that this is the best person in my life that I can be friends with. I have that in my mind because of how I feel around her. So my next question to you all is, give me a moment. So is um should friends, I have already answered this, but I mean to some extent, but I want an answer from you guys. Should friends always be available? Do friends owe each other anything?
Um, I don't think.
Do friends owe each other anything? Speak up, guys.
I think
One, yeah.
people will not be able to available always for their time. But yes, in a important time, I think friends should be available. For example, like in their travel situation, or if they are going through a massive transformation, and they are feeling very struggling in their life. If that time their friends are available, so it will be very supporting for them. And I believe yes, always not possible to available, because uh, you are not just only a friend but so many friends of them. So they actually, I want to say that they be available to some other person also, so it is not possible to available for only one person. But I also want to say that yes, friends are those who are supporting you in a bad situation, in a bad time, and in your growth time also. Not only in your growth time, but whenever you whenever you needs their time or their experiences, they will share you with honesty, and they will give you always a better things which can be helpful for your growth.
Great. Anybody else?
I think keep your point.
Sorry. Hello, Vidyarthi ji, what you said?
I said you can keep your point. No one is speaking.
Okay. So, there can be different viewpoints. Like, yes, to some extent, we owe each other certain things like respect, respect each other's boundaries, opinions, time, and choices. So, because without respect, friendship weakens, and um honesty, instead of like not even if you cannot, sometimes you cannot be brutally honest with your friend, but compassion, but there should exist a kind of honesty. Like, you can say that I think you are making a mistake if they are making some mistake. And because why not? Because sometimes, different people are very different. Even if you tell them some things really, really honestly, and they do not understand things, and it's always good to be honest. It's always good to be a true friend when you are honest. I'm not saying no, but you have to look at the person who are you talking to. how is it going to help that person if I am brutally honest? It is problem in friendship. What? Please, I am not getting you.
I mean, if they are brutally right about their things, so and you are saying that it is not possible to agree, even if they are brutally true. So I think
For
it will be
example,
difficult.
for
It will be
example,
wrong.
you have to see your friend is has not done something very correctly, like they really want, or sometimes your friend um has done something very I'm not getting any example right now, but your your friend has dressed up very badly, okay, to a party that you are going, and the worst person looking at that time, I mean, for example, you are 10 people, you are there in that uh, party, and among those 10 people, now the worst dressing sense is of your friend, okay, your best friend. Now, you know that um, it, that person, now your friends a friend asks for a feedback. You at that time you will try to be honest with, if that person asks you, if your friend asks you, you will be honest at
See,
that
this
time
is
that
not a
yes,
good thing at
I'm
all.
just
I'm
saying.
not talking about this situation. I'm not talking
Then
this
why?
situation.
No, no, it
No,
can be
this
any
is not
situation.
situation at
That's
all.
what. What is not situation?
I mean, you are describing situation like it 10
Yeah,
people are
that's what
here
I'm
and they
saying.
are
Every
saying,
time being, that's what I'm saying. Every time being brutally honest can actually kill your friend's confidence sometimes. So sometimes you hide certain things at that particular time, but you will, because you want that person to improve. You do not want to always be conscious about that thing. You'll say, no, you are looking good at that time. If you have any suggestion at that time that that person can improve, actually you will say, no, you can do this. Instead of wearing it this way, you wear it this way. This is just an example I'm giving you. This is just an example.
but,
I'm not saying
but
that
what
that
about but what
mm,
about mistake? If friends committed a mistake and they brutally telling you that right thing, then what will be the consequences about
yeah,
if you taking this type of
you have to, yeah, those kind of things has to be if when you are right. I mean, that is always good to be honest. If and I'll really appreciate if you're honestly telling your friend where that person lacks, and where he or she should improve. So, why not? Uh, Even I would do the same thing there. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying when we just give me a moment. Yeah. So when we talk about digital honesty, you say, "I'll tell you the truth exactly as it is, whether it hurts you or not." So sometimes people can use it an excuse to insult, um, or embarrass or judge each other harshly. So, though you want to help that person, but what it triggers is shame, anger, and defensiveness. And then the person stops listening, um, because they will be busy protecting themselves. This is the answer from ChatGPT, because I was not able to make you understand why sometimes not brutally honest. So, so compassionate honesty ask,
the friendship?
is what I'm
But
saying
in
is
friendship,
true.
if you
Uh, What?
I said your friendship is when you are in a good friendship and you trust each other, and just imagine they committed a mistake. So even though they are coming to you and they saying that brutally truth about why they committing this mistake, So why not the other party try to understand they are telling truth? Even they making excuse, no, you are wrong, you are not telling truth, you are, I mean this, that you are making it, your way, like that.
Yeah, they will say that way because it's them. You are being a good friend and you're trying to help them. And so you did your part. Now let it be them to decide for themselves. You cannot force them to believe you, right?
Yeah, we cannot force them. But what about trust to each other, and what about understanding of behavior of both sides?
And yeah, that is what I'm saying. Like this is the friendship should be understanding of each other, mutual respect, mutual understanding, all these things involved. But when the other person doesn't want to listen to you, or the other person, you both are not in the same line, you did talk, and then you are, if that person is, if your friend is not the person that you want to be friends with, doesn't want to be friends with you, you are asking that person, no, what happened to that understanding, what happened to that mutual trust, you are then being toxic with that person. You do not, when that person is saying, no, I do not want your friendship, because friendship is never controlling. You will respect the boundary of that person and you will leave that person. Okay, fine, I tried to be with this I tried to do everything to get my friend back, but I respect that person's boundary as well, because that will help that person remain peaceful. And um, I'll just I'll just after trying for a bit, and then I leave that person. You do not have to force your understanding to your friend. It is their job, not your job. Your job was already done when you have done your part. Now you cannot control somebody else. Otherwise, that becomes toxic. Does anybody have any viewpoint around it?
I think there is a fine line between being truthful, honest, and hiding some things. It is just like you said, just to protect. Other people tend to take advantage of the fact of somebody's weakness. So, like that, there is a fine line between being honest and
Yeah. Yeah, there is a fine line between being a good friend and then being in a toxic friendship. So when we talk about, you have to give me time, you have to be loyal to me, you have to be honest with me all the time, and you have to support me every time, available for me every time. So all these things actually depend, because that person has that his or her own life as well. And friendship is always voluntary. It cannot be you cannot just pressurize your friendship on the other person, and that person may not be available. The only thing that you can do at that time is, because friendship is not the how does friendship happens, there was we just mutually come together, we just start talking to each other, and then we finding each other a better person, or sometimes because we are in the common goal, and then we become friends. And it may happen, because it happens, we are human beings, and sometimes the things may not go well with each other, and people are very different. They have it, the fight may happen between family members as well, random strangers, friends. So disagreements may happen, but then every time you need to respect the boundary of the other person. Same applies here in friendship as well. If a person doesn't want to be friends with you, do not pressurize that person to be friends with you. It's their wish. uh we have, like, every what do you think, does every friendship have expiry date, like it gets ended, or it has to be lifelong? If uh what's your viewpoints on in this?
I think it has be some expiry point also, because if friendship, as you said, that it becomes very toxic, so yes, it can be let go. And also, if that friendship is not working for your progress and your in life journey in positivity, so I think it should be expired. Uh,
I believe that
or they
there
behaving
is.
or they behaving like they starting abusing you, they not respecting your boundaries, they committing mistake again and again, so I think it will be a valid point to let them go.
I think that it varies from person to person. Like we have heard, like I have heard many stories online that there are many war friends, like they were soldiers in and all of that, and they are friends like in their old age also. So like this is a matter. This is a subject which varies from person to person.
That's true.
But even if that person overall in a good position and overall their behavior is a good thing, but some mistakes they committed, so I don't think it will be expired. It can give them, you can give them time, and you can give them feedback also, so that they can improve themselves and they not commit again and again such mistake, because feedback is necessary in friendship where is your weakness and where is your strength. But yes, brutally tell them it is your weakness, it is your bad things, you can please reform it, so that it will be uh, helpful for your not only for your progress, but I think in your journey of life also. So feedback is necessary in friendship. If they are giving you fake feedback, they are giving you like in call Hindi maska, so I think it needs to be expired.
Yeah, right. And sometimes the friendship doesn't yeah there's another thing that some, because people change, every people's value change, like their priorities change, and the because everyone have different directions in their life. So friendships sometimes change because of all these circumstances that they go through, and because of work, because of their family. uh, so friendship can actually naturally end, and but at the same time, sometimes friendship also end because, not because of the time or because of these things, but because of loss of trust, loss of respect, or loss of mutual efforts. And so these things also contribute. Loss of genuine care is not there. So these things also can actually end friendship. And also, there are times that two people remain friends even if they rarely speak. Like it's in my case, and I rarely speak to my, yeah, loss of loyalty also breaks the friendship. And sometimes all
Which
these things
type
are
of
right. Sorry.
I want to ask you one question. Which ship go?
Your voice is breaking.
I said which type of friendship we should not let them go. We always protect.
So I think um, if people are like all these things, mutual respect is there, understanding is there, and people are there for help you. I mean, all these things are there. Honesty is there. Why should you lose that friendship? I think you shouldn't lose such friendship because such friendships are rare to be in. But it should benefit both the people. It will be you will be able to be friends with those people if you are emotionally safe to share anything with that person, and that person helps you grow, and it's mutually same for each other. I think those friendship should be it wouldn't actually end by itself. It doesn't end by itself, but if it breaks, there must be some reason, because of somebody's fault or something, or sometimes nobody's fault. Like, just as I said, that because people have different directions in their life, there are so many things. Everyone has different priorities. Sometimes you just respect the other person's decision to not be available every time for you. But yes, what should not be acceptable is when you are not getting enough respect, the respect that you should get in your friendship, the trust, the mutual trust, the you and you shouldn't be the always be one person shouldn't be the person who is doing and giving, but the other person is not reciprocating. I think eventually it will weaken the friendship, and one person will not be feeling good about it. And so which friendship should be protected, you have to decide for it. But there is a line between protecting your friendship and being toxic to the other person. So you need to understand that if the person doesn't want your friendship, then it's better to respect that person's boundary.
I think that's why we call it a mutual bond. Without
Yes, it's always
without
mutual. Yeah.
without understanding from both sides, a friendship can't sustain for long.
Yes. Anybody wants to add anything else in this?
Like you mentioned about being supportive. I
Yeah,
I just want to say that like there are different kinds of support here, like financially, or like you said, uh, sometimes physically, like in fights, like you mentioned, and all of that. Also emotional support. So it is not always necessary that the other person will be able to provide what we want. So we also have to be understanding about it, and like just that.
yes, yes, right, Harshit. My next question to you all is, what is toxic friendship? What are the possible signs of toxic friendship?
I think the uh, major one is that taking advantage of something in the name of
Yeah,
being friends.
right. What else? So they are like manipulation, so like taking advantage, yes. So people try to manipulate, people try to guilt trip, and they disrespect. And sometimes they are also friends. They say, "No, I'm your friend," and then but they are jealous of the other person's success or something that the your friend is a friend is happy about something that they have in their life, but internally this person feels is so jealous about it. And so I think sometimes it's very important to find out that what kind of friends you should always avoid. And there are also friends, possessiveness is also very toxic in friendship. They are very possessive about uh, their friend, that they do not let them breathe, like they do not let them. So in friendship, people let the other person to live life. They do not control them not to go there, not to talk to that person. You suggest, you tell them what is right for them, not because you do not want to lose that person, or you just are possessive about it. And then another thing is, another toxic friendship is constant criticism. You just people criticize constantly, and this sometimes can actually play with the confidence of their friend, because sometimes the other person think, because that person is a good person, he will think, because I have been good, maybe uh, sh- he or she is giving me the honest feedback, but they actually are trying to manipulate that person by criticizing. And sometimes you criticize not with any bad intention, but you do not know what you are doing to that person, because that your friend is very different from you. Sometimes you need to know there's a difference between um, a good criticism, a healthy criticism, and a unhealthy criticism. And then emotional dependence. Every time you just want every your friend cannot always be available to you too, uh, for every emotional like whatever you need for uh, emotional situation that you require. So you cannot completely depend, because it can burden this person, or take it vice versa as well. I mean, I'm you just do not try to be the best, a very good friend, but also see that the other person is not being toxic to you, because ultimately it is, we have to protect ourselves from such people. And sometimes the toxic friendship involves competition, and in which they are jealousy, because friendship actually should be to improve each other, to grow, to make the other person feel better. And because you are helping that person grow, I'm helping you grow, I'm giving you honest feedback. But there are people who compete, and they who compete in a unhealthy way. And sometimes people also disrespect boundaries. Do not check if your person is person I mean your friend, that person who is your friend is disrespecting your boundaries. Sometimes in the name of friendship, people disrespect your boundaries, and we have already talked about it. So and sometimes they are dishonest as well. So check for these kind of signs and stay away from such toxic friendships. All right, guys, it was nice discussion. But before I end, does anybody have anything to share? Any other points in your mind? Please share.
Yes,
Hello,
I
good
want
evening.
to share one thing. I think some friends go through personal struggles and have problems. They honestly share with you. They may be fighting their own battles and sincerely trying to improve themselves. Even if the progress is gradual, instead of judging them for their mistake, we should try to understand them, support their growth, and appreciate their honest efforts to become better. I think it also matter in friendship. So it is my last point.
Okay, nice. I also want to add some points, and the aspect is long-term friendship. Long-term friendship or lifelong friendship, it is rare, very rare. Only a few people witness such type of friendship in their life. And when we say it is a rare, means outright friendship for more years does not exist. Why it does not exist? Because we humans have some things like ego. Sometimes a person who is your friend, if he or she will make any mistake, maybe you will despise, you will hate them deep within your heart, and later you will avoid them, or you will become busy in your life and you will just stop talking with those people. But when, like before that moment of separation, you used to talk for 2 months, 6 months, 8 months, 10 months, 1 year, 2 years. But now you both people are busy, so now their separation occurred. So uh, the first thing about which I talked, like we humans have ego. If any person made any mistake, definitely you will avoid that person. If someone will harm you, if someone will lie to you, if someone will cheat to you, even if he or she is your friend, you will not then love them. You will not then be their friends. You will say, no, this person is not worthy. Tomorrow they can cheat us again. So deep within, you lost that friendship because of all these things which happened. So if we will talk about this modern environment, every person is operating at the same level. Like everyone wants to get respect from others. If any person respects me, I will prefer that person. Maybe I will be biased towards that person because this person respects me. And if he will tomorrow ask me any question, I will answer him in good way. On the other side, the one who doesn't respect me, who disrespects me, maybe I will be there unbiased. Even if sometimes he will be right, I will say, no, he disrespects me. He's a bad guy. I should not listen to him. So this naturally comes inside of a majority of the humans. But tomorrow, the person who respects us, if he will start to disrespect us, same things will happen. You know what will happen? The feeling of disgust, the feeling of despise will occur then inside of us against those people. Why? Because they started disrespecting us and it hurt our ego. Even if they are our friends, initially they used to respect us, they used to talk in good way, but they have changed now. They talk differently. So now they are not our friends. In most of the friendships, these things happen. When separation occurs, this ego thing, it gets hurt because of some things, and then friendship stops there, then it does not continue. So long-term friendships, they are rare, they exist, but they are rare. Maybe among thousands of people, one person experiences this friendship where they are friends from childhood till death. And the reason why they are able to continue, because they compromise sometimes. They understand each other. They have good bonding. They have some stories. They have some memories. They have been together for a longer period of time, and they don't take some issues seriously. Their ego does not hurt always if someone will even hurt them with some things, because they know, like, we're friends. Let's talk. Let us be stupid sometimes. Let us do these silly activities. But in majority of the cases, it does not exist. So here's a lesson which we need to learn. In everyday life, you will encounter with a lot of people. But remember, majority among them, like 99% people among them will not be with you after 1 or 2 years. Here in this VC, we are here 4 or 5 people. After 1 year, after 2 years, maybe you will not be here. Maybe I will not be here. So, or in your real life, you will meet some people today, tomorrow. Majority, 99%, will not be with you. Even if they are with you after 2 years, maybe it will be because of some work. You are working in the same company or you are studying together. But in general case, they will not be with you. So don't trust every person. Don't share your important secrets with every person. Yeah, you know them, you talk with them, talk about work, talk about the things which you do every single day, but something which is personal, don't share. Just talk about the present things which are happening between you two people, which are just happening in the society. Because when you start to share your secrets, it becomes habit. If you'll share your secret with one person who is strange to you, it will not be limited to only that person. Tomorrow you will share your secrets with other people. And some secrets are not like necessary that other people should know them. They should be just limited to you, because everything, whatever happened in your life, made some things, some incidents, some events which happened in the past or which are happening currently, only you should know them. Others should not know. Yes, you have to put silence on your mouth. So I hope you are getting it. So you should not share your secrets. You should, second thing is, you should not make those promises. Just continue your life, live in present, be pragmatic, be practical. Those promises thing, I don't like promises things, because promises break eventually because of some things, like we become busy, but we promise it. When you promise someone, you become slave. If you want to continue your promise, you have to be slave. That is the first rule. So next time when you will promise someone, I will do this, now you are slave. Maybe in good way you are slave to him. Or second thing is, you have to break that promise. So stop making promises. Talk logically, give deadline. In next 2 weeks, I will do this work because it is necessary. Yeah, I'm supposed to do this work. That's why I will do it. So first thing is, don't trust every person. Trust in the way, don't share secrets. You can trust, you can do other things. But this some secrets, some exclusive secrets which people should not know. Don't share them with other people. Second point is, don't make promises. Sometimes promises break other people. But there are some people whom we call manipulators. They often do all these things, which I say you need to refrain from all these things. But they will promise just to gain your trust so that they can later get their motives, their benefits from you. But if you want to live peaceful life, good life, happy life, then you should avoid these things. Also, about the third thing about this friendship is, majority of the friendships will break. They will break definitely. I have been with the people for 1 year, 2 years, and friendships, they didn't break with fight. Eventually, I don't know how they concluded. We stopped talking. I didn't tell him, hey, let's end this friendship. He didn't tell me, hey, let's end this friendship. But it ended. I have phone numbers of those people. We don't talk. We don't call. So it happens. They became busy. I became busy. Friendship ended. So we should not keep this thing in our head that this person will remain with us for 10 years. Then we will make plans. Maybe after 1 year, you will meet with new people. Today, you are in this very group. Consider it as a group of friends. Consider it as a friend circle. I'm your friend. But tomorrow, you will meet any person like me who will become your friend. After 2 years, you will become someone like me. After 4 years, another person. So this continues. Life works in phases. In every phase, you will meet with new people. Every year, you will meet with new people. You know, in 2025, I met with people whom I never knew. They're still with me. In 2026, I met with new people. I'm still in contact with them. In 2027, definitely I will meet with new people. Maybe I will be friends with them. But I know this thing for sure, that they will not be with me forever. Why they are currently with me? Because we are living at same place. We are doing work together. We are doing something together. That's why they are with me. So I have to firstly think about myself. Then I have to think about other people. Because other people are not me. They are not my family. Family is one thing, friendship is another thing. I have to firstly think about me. Most of the people, what they do is they forget themselves. You know, we say we are the sum of, we are some of those people with whom we spend our time. If our friends are not good, and if we will be with them, we will become like them. So we have to be selfish here. We have to say these people are not good. Also, these people are not permanent in my life. For next 2 years, they will be with me, but after 2 years, they will be busy in their own lives. I will be busy in my own life. So let me be selfish currently. Let me leave these people. Let me be all alone, or find some any other good friend who is competitive, who is knowledgeable, who is talking about good things, with whom from whom I will get benefit. So sometimes we need to be selfish in good way to protect ourselves. As I said, most of the people with whom you spend your time currently, they will not be with you. Now, if they are not good, but you are still with them, you will get influenced, you will become like them. Negative energy has more power, that is more magnetic, that you get more attracted to negative energy as compared to positive energy. You know, if there will be any park in park, there will be like in two corners. In one corner, there will be any concert, and they will be doing something which is negative, which is not good overall, vulgarity or anything. In the second corner, any person will be delivering any good speech. Most of the people will go to that concert where there is negativity. And logically, if we will see the person who is in the corner where he is delivering any logical speech for the betterment of those people, why people will not go there? Because we humans, naturally, we get inclined towards negativity. That's why we need control in our lives. We need to like resist from all those things, stop from all those things. Now, the friends who are the people in our lives currently who are not good, we should be ruthless. We should not say like their ego will hurt, they will become sad. You should not always be in the good books of people. Just be selfish. Think about yourself. If you are studying, if you want to study, but your friends aren't studying well, so you get disturbed, leave those people. Like it will not happen eventually, but you have to gradually avoid them. If you spend 10 hours with them, 8 hours, reduce it. Yeah, you can tomorrow you can spend 3 hours. Maybe next day you can spend 4 hours, but you have to reduce it gradually, then again 3 hours. And once you will leave it gradually, 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 eventually it will end, and you will be happy in your life. You can focus on your studies, you can focus on your work, and most importantly, spend most of your time in character building. Like build your character, build your life. Now, in character, there come some traits which you need to develop, like your communication, the way you communicate with people, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you dress up. You need to focus all on all those things. And that will happen only when you will be serious, when you will be conscious about those things. Now, imagine you live with vagabonds, you live with those people who don't wear right dress, who don't use right words. Then your world is limited to those people. You will think internally, subconsciously, that whole world acts this way. You will act like those people, but you need to be wise. Leave those people. Then look towards yourself, introspect, and you will find that some things in your life aren't correct. Like your communication skill. When you meet with people, you don't know how to talk with them. Now, I need to focus on this thing. Now, let me watch some videos, let me do something, read some books. Okay, now let me do it practically. Let me indulge in conversations with people. And initially, it will be difficult, but I have to be brave enough to start it, to initiate it. Only then I will be good at communication. In the first year, I will not be good. In second year, I can see improvement. In third year, that will be there will be more improvement. And in the fifth year, I will be fully confident, extrovert. I will not have fear of any person. I will have good communication. I will have good language. So let me do it. Let me leave those people who aren't good at communication. Similarly, the people who have good knowledge, you can be with them. When you be with the knowledgeable people, what you get knowledge from them. And if you will be with those people who don't have knowledge, what will you get? Nothing. They will gossip about other people, they will scroll reels, they will talk about memes, they will talk about something which is unimportant, which in the long run is not important for you. So you need to spend your time with the knowledgeable people. That's why we have created this VC here every single night. We give our best to share something with those who will be present here. Sometimes I share, sometimes other people come here, like Indra Noy. I'm thankful to her. Like she came today here and she shared something about friendship. Maybe, yeah, it will have definitely provided some insights to those people who have listened to her. So similarly, you can spend your time in different spaces where you get good knowledge. So now coming back to friendship, remember in nutshell, I'm summarizing it. Most of the friendships, they will not last forever. So sometimes you need to be selfish. If those friends aren't good who are currently with you, just leave them ruthlessly and focus on your life. Second thing is, don't share some important secrets with them. There are some incidents which happened with us in past. It is not necessary to discuss about them with every person. So I think you got all the things. That is now all. That is it from my side. Remember, people change. People change. People will never remain same. I will never remain same. My main focus is I will also change, but I try my level best to grow towards positivity. But some people get distracted, they get deviated, they get attracted, or they get inclined towards negativity. If today they are good, it doesn't mean after 2 years they will be same. Maybe they will become more selfish, maybe they will become more materialistic, or maybe they will become more good. We will not be same. If you want to live a peaceful life, you should focus to grow towards positivity. And positivity will come when you will surround yourself with positivity.
Hello, soldier. You're not audible now.
So you want to hear more from my side?
Thank you. Yeah, I personally, and I think others as well, we just want to keep listening to you. You really share so good points.
Your
Okay, then
your
Um,
listen.
points are very enlightening.
yeah, very enlightening. We want to keep
Okay,
listening to you.
okay, thank you. I will tell you something more. Okay, that is the last point. 2 days before, we were talking about bravery. To live a dignified life, to live a life where we will feel freedom, we need to be brave. Similarly, earlier I told you, sometimes in friendship you need to take ruthless actions to leave some people so called as friends with whom you spent 1 year, but they have now changed. They are on negativity. They have now some bad friends, and it is impacting you negatively. Now you need to leave them ruthlessly. If you are not brave, you cannot leave them. So bravery is the first step. Similarly, I earlier talked about communication. If you are not brave, you cannot learn good communication. Because when you will be in front of any person, you cannot get those good words inside of your head because maybe you feel embarrassed, maybe you feel bad. So bravery is the first step, first thing which I believe a person should develop. How will now bravery come? Again, it will come without having fear. Like we have to remove that fear from our lives. We should not fear any person. We should walk confidently. I don't fear that person who is in front of me. Like that should be inside of my head. That should be my conviction that I don't fear anyone, no matter who is in front of me. This should be the belief of any person. And I think it also takes time for those who are not brave. It definitely takes time. Yeah, some people are brave from their childhood because they learned it, they lived in that environment. But at the same time, bravery doesn't mean you will always talk a lot, you will be aggressive, you will be always ready to fight. No, it also means like if we will talk about wise bravery, you should be wise. You should be able to make right decisions. You should know how to talk. You should be able to talk when it is necessary. You should be able to fight for your own rights. Someone should not exploit you. Someone should not use you. Earlier, you asked that question: what is bad friendship, toxic friendship? So toxic friendship is the one where someone exploits you, where someone uses you. Now imagine you are not brave. That friend will be saying you every single day, hey, please go for me to that shop and get this. Hey, do you have 10 rupees? I need currently. Hey, do this. Hey, today I have to do this. He will use you differently. Now, if you are not brave, you will say, yes, sir, I will do it because you aren't brave. But if you are brave, maybe when he will say do this, you will do. But when you will notice this pattern that he is using you, at the time you can confront him directly. I feel like you are using me. Or you can use different language so that that person will stop using you. And if you will see aggression in him, then you have to leave that person, that friend, because he is using you. He's now not your friend. Friend is someone who helps you when you need help. But this person is using you. So be brave, don't fear anyone. Once you will eliminate this fear from your life, automatically you will have good communication skill. Automatically you will see some level of like what we can say growth in your life in every aspect, not only in communication. Your knowledge will increase, your confidence will increase, everything will increase. Everything, your decision making, your leadership qualities, because you are now brave, you don't fear anyone, you are independent, your thoughts are independent now, you are now maverick. So don't fear people. It will take time, but start it from today. No matter whether you are a girl or a boy, don't fear. But again, it doesn't mean that you will break some rules of the society. You will do whatever comes in your head. There are some rules in the society which you need to consider. If you will break those rules, then you are not wise, because you are going against some rules which you need to maintain. Every society is different. You know, Western society is different, Indian society is different, conservative society is different. Imagine you are from conservative family. Now you will say, soldier told you, don't fear anyone. You will say to your father, father, you know, this conservative thing, I don't like it. I need now freedom. I will not accept all these things, whatever you are teaching me. You know, you are breaking the rule of your family. Eventually, that is not good. So you have to be wise enough to know what to do, what to say, when to say. If any abusive person is talking with you, you have to deal at that situation very well. You have to deal with that situation. If any good person, any religious person, any confident person, knowledgeable person is talking with you, you have to use at that time different language. So people talk differently. So yeah, you have to be wise, you have to be brave. That is it. Now I will not talk more. Now you have to talk.
Wow, Soldier, claps. Thank you so much for all your inputs. It was so nice listening to you.
Hmm.
Uh,
Thank you.
yes, and
But you know, when
so
I joined this VC today,
yeah,
and you were talking about friendship, I was inside of my room, you know. I was like, these are great points. Like I'm listening something from a sage. I need to be here. Otherwise, my plan was not to be here. It was great, the knowledge which you shared earlier.
thank you, Soldier.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Yeah, should I end this? End this
Yeah,
recording, or
yeah, you
anybody
should.
want? Okay.